Well, here we are today, the fifth and next to last match of the Spring League at Southfield. And you've probably recognised that, the clubhouse, because I think my last three videos have all been with clubhouse in, so you can probably guess where I've drawn. And so I've got 2 wins and a second and a last, and would you believe it, I got the last off that peg there. Now I've been a bit unlucky today, and I'm going to explain why. Like I said, we can throw one away, so it's best 5 out of 6, and I've got a last now, as a lot of people have, because of dry nets, etc. And I've drawn peg 61. There you go. 2 weeks ago I were on that peg, and the last week I were on the other peg. I were on 59. So last 3 weeks I've drawn 59, 60, 61, and I've had 1 fish off each of those pegs. So really it's not looking good, and one of the reasons is there's fish here. I'm not grumbling, but I'm in the end peg section. There's 6 pegs in this section. 3 times I've drawn the 6 peg sections, but today the end peg hasn't turned up yet. Now there's a car just pulled up, so maybe he's coming, but he ain't got long to get here. So it might probably turn this into a 5 peg section. We might do me a bit of a brucey, to be honest. But I'm the first peg. I've been that twice now, the first peg in this end peg section, and they always catch in the last 2-3 pegs in the last half hour. So I'm up against it. I might need a couple of rabbits, not just one. But we've got a bit of wind. It's lovely and warm. And yesterday I came and had a little sneaky practice with Gareth Dawson, and we fished just down there where the end peg there is 65. I fished 65 and he fished 66. We didn't put nets in. I think I had 8 bream and he'd 6. There were plenty of fish. We were getting liners. There were plenty of fish down here. Now if you look at the wind, that's a south wind and it's blowing left to right. It's lovely and warm, and you'd expect it to be a lovely bream day. And in a strange way, I don't want it to be. I want it to fish tough, because I think it's my only way of beating them lads down there. But we know what fishing's like. We're going to have a nice entertaining day. We've got Howard Cuts to my left. He's not in my section, but we'll be talking about music. One of the best music men I've ever known. Goes and watches all the bands and everything. They're having a group meeting up there, probably laughing at me in my peg, in my section. But we're going to look in our eye, they're all laughing. I bet they are. Hopefully they won't be at the end of the match. A good set of lads. So my setup is quite simple, and 3 rods. I've changed my lines. I'm going to talk about that in my post tonight, and I'm going to fish today. I think it's getting warmer, so I've got a short rod, medium rod and a long rod, just in case I need to go a bit further. Straightforward. You know, this league there's no pellets or anything like that, so it's ground bait, casters, maggots and worms. It's straightforward. It's not complicated at all. And to be honest with you, it's as simple as that, really. It's, you know, the biggest part of this is the type of feeder you use. It makes a massive difference. That's why me and Gareth come yesterday. He did a little video on his feeders choices that he does, and it's very similar to mine, to be honest with you. And it were quite interesting. And you can see I keep them all separate there, because trust me, on here and the feeder fishing when we go, the actual feeder choice is massive. Makes a massive difference. You can fish a feeder, not catch, put a different type of feeder on, because it reacts differently on the bottom. It makes a massive difference. So just have a look at this video. I promise you that you'll learn a few things from that. And so I think I'm up against it. I think we've got to pull 2 rabbits out, not just 1. And like I said, last 3 weeks. But the only good thing, and it is a bit of a good thing, is if I can sneak a top 3, a lot of the leaders are in the same section today. In the woods, it's 1 to 5 is a right section. I think there's 3 or 4 in the top 8, all in that 5 peg section. So someone's got to drop some points. So that's my only good thing today. So, and I've mixed my ground bait. Look, and I'm going to chop my worms up in a minute. And the ground bait mix has been really nice. I'm really chuffed with it. After end of series, I'm going to show you what it is, what I've been using. I've completely changed my mix this year, because I wasn't catching so many, and as soon as I changed to this, I started catching fish, so I've been sticking to it. So we'll see. So we're down here again near the yacht club, and see what happens. If you go on my post on Facebook tonight, then you'll find out how we're going on. Have a great Sunday.